Okay, so I hope this is good and I'm not at some weird angle. Um, yeah, this is week 5, week 1 of Greg's 28-day challenge. Um, yeah, I wanted to talk to you about a couple of things. The first thing is I got into running. I'm using it actually as a stress reliever, so that's working out quite well. Um, I just realized that putting on my music and just going, it's a great way to tire yourself out before, for me anyway, before going to bed. I know for some of you it might rev you up, but for me it's like I just went on a short run and I'm ready to pass out, but I had to make a video first. I lost 1 pound this week, and just want to talk about equating work to weight. We often get into a mindset where we calculate all the work we do in order to lose weight, and then we get disappointed when we don't see exactly what we want. And I'm not going to lie to you, that happens. And the best way to change that is to look at expectations. And remember that you get to set your own expectations, and you have to also think about all the behaviors you exhibited in the past week or month or however frequently you weigh yourself in, and really think if you've done everything you can. Now, I don't mean did you work out 6 hours a day, but do you do every single thing that you planned to do or that you wanted to do in order to get to where you are? And if you can say that you did, that you have, then I don't think the number matters. Now, it's not gonna lie, I also measured my body fat, and my body fat did go down a lot this week. I can't get over the fact that I got my first sports-related injury. It's a milestone in every man's life, and I don't think they're 25 when it happens, but I'll take it. I have blisters on my feet, and not sure what to do with them or if I put something on them. Control. I just wanted to talk about that, and just making sure that you have a point in your life where you feel like you're in complete control. I know that most of us who work have a boss, and they get the say when we're at work, and there's other parts in our lives where we have to give up so much of that influence. But I hope that you have some control in your life in the sense of where you want to be and how things happen just on the day-to-day, because I find that I'm constantly putting myself into situations, not just from the every day-to-day, but putting myself in situations where I give up myself, whether it's my time or things like that, to other people, and frankly they waste it, and then I get upset, and it just manifests itself into something so ugly that it's not beneficial for anyone, because then I find that I'm, you know, not miserable, because actually, well, I am miserable, but not on the outside, because I just do everyone the favor of holding it in up, and I just don't want to put myself in a position where I am not proud of the way I deal with things. And so if anybody out there has some ways of dealing with that, and I think my hardest part is that I can't even define it, because it's not anger. As far as I'm concerned, it's not anger. I think it's just constant disappointment. Today I actually met an urban beekeeper, and he keeps bees in a hive in his backyard in the middle of an urban center. And even though I think the practice is a little odd, he was so passionate about these bees and his connection to the land and the way the bees live, and it's quite fascinating how honey's made. I personally don't like this stuff, but it's really, really fascinating, and it made me think back to when I was a kid and everything was just so fascinating. The gears on a bike, like how that all worked and how it propels you forward. And I remember being excited about learning, new things and reading new books and meeting new people. And I've had that and I've lost that a little bit. And what is something that you've lost that you want to regain? Because we talk about losing weight and losing fat and losing the bad habits and changing the ways and the old self, and there's so many other colloquialisms that we use to kind of define the old and the new. And I believe that the new you is an amalgamation of all of your experiences. And I think we forget sometimes that there's some good parts to where we are now that we want to bring with us, and there are parts that were good before that we've left behind. This is my second real go at it, and I'm just trying to get back into it because the first time it was new and exciting, whereas now it's just it's devolved into this burden. And I mean, it is what it is. I will talk to you soon. I think I may have to bring the camera outside next time. We've just had some amazing weather. I'm just trying to generate conversation. That's why I talk so much.